Hey DIY friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you are able to protect either wallpaper or contact paper with either of these products. Now they all give you a different look when you utilize them for everything besides what they're typically made for. You can use wallpaper not only for the walls, but you can put it on things around your house, even on your countertops. You can even put it on your floor. But you want to protect it because of a normal wear and tear that you'll typically do around the home. It's not as protected as it is on the walls. So also pertaining to the contact paper, this can go on anything, or go on furniture as well, the floor, the wall, whatever. But having this on there by itself is not a guarantee, and I can tell you it's definitely going to rip. So why go through all the hassle of applying it on something just for it to mess up and you have to keep on replacing little parts? Protecting it with one of these actual products is going to be key. I'm going to run down how they look and how you can actually utilize these on the contact paper as well as with the wallpaper here. And you can also put resin on top of contact paper and also wallpaper. I didn't show me using resin on here because I wasn't using it for anything particularly, but I have utilized it on something else and it fell on my contact paper.
At first, I was freaking out that it fell on it, but then I realized it actually was sealing the contact paper and it protected with that clear gloss coat.
These products, as well as these, would be a perfect protection if you're going to utilize it on contact paper, wallpaper, even vinyl, craft vinyl, any type of surface you can apply to protect if you want to use it for anything other than what it's intended for use.
So I'm going to start off this test using the Minwax water-based polyacrylic in clear semi-gloss. So I got some scrap piece of contact paper and placed it on top of a piece of cardboard. Then I sectioned it off in 4 sections with some painter's tape. And now I'm going to use a little makeup sponge to apply the polyacrylic. I'm sure you can utilize any other type of brush or sponge brush, but I'm just using this because I don't really feel like it really matters at the end of the day. And I'm just going to apply one coat all over, let it dry, and then apply a second coat as well. Now the key when applying this is that you don't want it to look milky like on top. So you want to make sure the entire area is indeed wet. And then you want to go from the top and all work it down just like that in the same direction, just so you can smooth out any of the excess little puddles of polyacrylic that may be on top of the contact paper while it's drying. Now the second product I'm going to utilize is the Rust-Oleum Peel Coat Top Coat Effect. Now this is literally plastic in a can that comes out like spray paint, and this is normally used on cars, even on rims. So if you're wondering why I would use this, it's because I never can keep my mind made up on anything I do design-wise, including the floor. So if I had the option to put a coat on top that I can actually paint to be another color, I don't have to worry about removing the contact paper from the floor. And this allows me to do that. I can put this on top of the contact paper, protect it, and then if I want to make it white or whatever, I can do so.
Okay, so I like to do things on my wall. I like to experiment. So here we go. I sprayed that top coat onto my wall. This is literally the wall on my room in my basement. And I put a piece of contact paper on the side and I spray painted it. And I also just literally spray painted my wall. So my wall could be black underneath it here and I have to paint all over, but we're just going to see. I put an outline of some painter's tape on the side to catch any kind of overspray, but I'm just going to see if it's going to peel off and my wall is going to be protected, because then I can utilize this for other things. And you can see, look, this is a film right here. So if I continue to pull it off, oh my goodness, it actually worked. This is crazy. Wow. And there you have it. This is what protected my wall from the can. This green is acrylic paint. This black is a matte spray paint that I sprayed on my wall, and the plastic protected it. So I can literally spray my wall for any type of decor or design, and then use paint over it, and then I can peel it off when I'm done.
Now back to the contact paper. You want to get you something to cover any other section, so I'm going to use 2 pieces of scrap cardboard and put it right on the sides. I'm going to shake up the can for 1 minute to get everything mixed inside. Now when you apply this, you want to apply a medium coat, not too light, especially if you want to peel this off down the road. So you want to give it a nice good spray, overlapping 50%, let it dry, and then I went back again and I did 5 coats because again I want to peel this off in case I want to paint the top of it. So just make sure you do that and you'll be great with getting this off down the road. Now we're going to utilize the Men Wax Clear Satin Oil Base, and I'm going to use a piece of sponge I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put this on here as well, making sure everything is indeed coated, allow it to dry, and then do a second coat as well. You don't want to just have a bunch on top just sitting there. You want to make sure it is all smoothed out while it's drying so that you can get that 100% protection. So here is my current floor in my basement, and I did not protect it at all. And as you can see, I have stains on here that I normally could have wiped up if I had a protective coat on top. And here I am showing you how my floor has ripped in 2 different places with just normal walking around. I have my kids around, I have my dogs around as well, and these 2 spots indeed ripped and peeled off. So yeah, protecting it is key, especially on the floor. Now, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to this video series because this is a lot of information. I'm not going to cram it all into one video because it's going to be super long. But this part 1 was going to show you about applying it, and part 2 will show you how it actually ended up. Now, I'm going to be using, once again, a piece of sponge from Dollar Tree to apply the Varithane Ultimate Polyurethane and Semi-Gloss using the same type of method, going up and down, making sure the entire area is indeed covered, not too much, and then going back over it again for a second coat. So this is the end of part 1. Click on the video now to see part 2, the finishing products and my final thoughts.